Okay. All right, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tarot Tuesday and all that good stuff. All that good jazz. Okay, so we got to do a sound check because sometimes and I can hear myself and sometimes I cannot. So I'm just going to double check. Let me see. While we're on the live together, let's see. Make sure my sound is okay. While we're on. Oh, okay. Y'all probably gonna hear me echoing in the background. So yes, we are live. I hope everybody's doing good. Hey Sam, how are you, sis? Happy Tuesday. Hey Ro, happy Tuesday to you as well, ladies. Happy no, not Saturday. It's Mars Day today. Mars. It's Tuesday. So greetings, everybody. Let me grab my incense because I forgot. I forgot to get my incense. Y'all probably see on my table. I have some oyster shells. I don't know what to do with them. I do want to put them on my altar table, but I'm like, should I? I want to paint them. Kind of want to paint them gold. I think that would look really pretty on my altar. I don't know what to do with them. And then I was like, I don't know if I want to turn them into candles too. I was kind of debating with that, like what to do. Hey, Snowflower, how are you, sis? I don't know what to do with them. I'm debating. I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna leave them there as is right now until I find something clever to do with them. But I hope everybody's doing good today. All right. All right. So I'm just waiting for the chat to fill up a little bit and we can tap in. I'm just gonna do like some open messages. But yeah, what do y'all think I should do with these? I don't know. To be honest, cause hey Christina, how are you, sis? I am doing well. How are you doing today? How was your day? To be honest, like when I seen these at the grocery store, I did want to try because I've never had oysters like this, like in its shell. So I wanted to try it, but I really wanted just the shell. So I'm like, I don't know what to do with them. Like I could make a candle of these. This one mainly because it's a little deeper, or I could just like paint them or something, paint them gold and like put them somewhere on my altar. Like that was uh kind of what I had in mind, but I'm not like 100% sure what I want to do with them. I'm not 100% sure, but we gonna make it do what it do. We'll figure it out because I really don't know. But all right, I want to do some messages. I was thinking about doing it by elements instead of like just a full open collective read. Um, or I don't know. We'll see. All right. So whatever the message is that we're bringing today, Spirit. Thank you. We call on our divine team, our angels, our ancestors, and guides who have our best will and intentions for us to divinely cover us and protect us, walk with us. The divine source, God, Holy Spirit. Let's pray. Oh, wow. These cards flew right out of the deck. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. These are y'all guides protecting you. Someone's, I don't know, somebody's ancestor or someone that passed on that you love. Um, this is not for everybody, but this is so specific. Um, someone that may look like Queen Latifah. If anybody knows who Queen Latifah is, somebody's passed over loved one looks like her, or maybe looked like them when they were younger. If they were like an elder, something like that. That's not for everyone, but you guys do have some ancestors here. Like I do get specifically, there's masculine energies, or these could be angelic beings protecting you. Um, especially for some of you that are single, they don't allow anybody to approach you, or just anybody. I should say, just anybody. Like, not that they don't allow anyone to approach you, but it's like they're very much guarding and protecting you. There's something about you that is precious. I will do elements. I'm gonna just do this open message real quick. Precious, something about your heart. They may feel like you're very sweet, very loving. Sometimes your energy is too open. Okay. Um, this isn't a dig. This is just, it is what it is. Like, so I do feel like for some of you, your ancestors were like an angelic being, does not allow just random people to approach you, especially like some people that may genuinely be interested. They may be turned away and not know why, or feel like I shouldn't approach you, or they feel kind of wrong, like they feel bad or they feel wrong. If they think about coming towards you for some reason, like it's not like, oh, I don't like them, I don't like him or her. It's just like a feeling more so like, I shouldn't do that, or they feel like they're being inauthentic or something. Yeah, this feels like I shouldn't be doing this type of energy. And if you think about it, like if you go off of like the yeah, they don't allow random energy. Yeah. If you guys know like the structure of tarot, how it started off as like a playing game for like the elites and stuff like that, or like royal families, they would play with playing cards. The swords or the air element would be the military people. Anyone that works in as guards, warriors, some sort of military forces. That's what the swords would represent. So the Page of Swords is a messenger of war, or a messenger of battle, or in between military, exchanging messages and things like that. So with this, yeah, like your angels, they mean business. Okay, not everybody's ancestors are warrior spirits, but some of us do have warrior spirit ancestors. The Knight of Cups can be a messenger of love or good news. Could also be someone that is poetic, right? So your ancestors have a way of communicating to you, that either through music, either through literature, poetry, things that are wordsy, kind of like witty ways of getting your attention. Maybe you're a writer yourself. They could read between what people say to you, like if they're insincere or they're genuine, they can sense that, they can read that. So yeah, you guys are protected in that sense. And this could also spill over into relationships of any kind, like friendships. They may block certain people from you that don't have your best intentions as friends or business, or even family members that they feel like you need to separate yourself from a time or for a time. Yeah, this is very specific. So this isn't, it's not a like negative, and I know some people might take it that way, but no, that's not what I'm getting here. That's not what this is. It's not a negative. All right, so I'm gonna get some timestamps here. Give me a second. Um, yeah. Yeah, so I'm just gonna deliver the message as like in element order. I'm not gonna do like all 12 zodiacs. I'm gonna just bundle them up by their element. So if you do have more than one element in your chart, like you're just gonna get more out of out of each message. You know what I mean? So we'll do it that way. Okay. So let me drop this in the comments real quick. And we can get started. It's interesting too that the thumbnail that I created, um, it has Yomoya in the center. I don't know if you guys can read what it says on the thumbnail, but let me show you. Hold on. Let's see. Hey, Ro. I don't know if you're talking to me or someone else in the chat. I don't know because Christina did ask how is everything going. So I don't know if you're referring to her. Hold on, let me find this. Okay, so the thumbnail, I have to zoom in. It says, "Protect me, my passengers, and all who pass by with a steady hand and a watchful eye." And that's kind of giving that vibe. That Queen of Cups is that Yemoya energy. So some of you guys may resonate with Yemoya energy, and these represents the standbys and watchful eyes. That's what I'm getting from that. Very synchronistic. Interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, y'all. By element. Oh, my day is going pretty good. Thank you, sis. I got some creative things flowing today. Like I did some images and stuff. Like that's fun. I get real caught up in that. Like sometimes I get frustrated when I'm creating stuff. I'm sure everybody does. You get kind of frustrated. You have a vision and then it's like you got to maneuver and fix it, switch this up. Because I change my mind a lot while I'm in the creative process and stuff. But it's fun. Actually enjoy it. Just and I'm learning how to use Canva too because Canva I get frustrated with stuff like that, but I enjoy it though. Like digital art and stuff or just art shit period. But yeah. Same thing with my jewelry. Like I'll have something in mind and then it's not executed a certain way. I have to like start all over or something. It's annoying, but it's fun at the same time. It's so interesting. But yeah, how was your day today? 1308 is Earth sign timestamp. So, Earth signs, let's start with you. Okay, we're going to do Earth, air, fire, water elements. And I'm just going to leave the energy open. So, this is what I pull for the collective. I'm going to put it to the side for right now. Okay. All right. Our divine ancestors. Yeah, AI is an interesting tool too, as well. Like creating images is fun. It is like in different forms. Um, I'm trying my hand at different types of style of art, if that makes sense. All right, Earth signs. What is your message? I really haven't done a sacred medicine message in quite some time. Okay, interesting. Y'all got the abandoned plantation and this is some sort of insect. I don't know how to pronounce that insect. I'm not even gonna butcher it. This is good. Okay, this is really good. So you guys are at a space right now where you are leaving what's necessary behind for the transformation. You're already in the midst of that. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energies. Some of you guys may have seventh house placements, fifth house, second or third house with earth sign placements there. There's something about shifts and changes in your home structure as well. Your ancestors are proud of you because some of the life cycles and changes that you're making and that like the things that you're dismantling are generational. So that's very commendable right now. Um, a lot of sacrifices have been made, and it's like you're learning that certain sacrifices don't need to be made if they're not healthy for you. Like you're done giving that energy away, if that makes sense. You are in a place of rest. Spirit wants you to eat more green vegetables in your diet, like incorporate that. Like with every meal, make sure you have something green. Like let's say you make a bagel for breakfast, maybe have some spinach leaf or something in it, or you make a green smoothie in the morning. For lunch, maybe have like a sandwich wrap, a lettuce wrap, or something like that, or some sort of salad for dinner, or asparagus, or some sort of green. Like incorporate that in your diet. Some of you guys do need to cleanse or fast with some sort of green. It could be like what's it called? Chlorophyll, I think it is. Like that green substance is good for cleaning out your system. But you have this star with cottonwood. It's like a bowl of seashells or something. Some of you guys may have a earth altar or something set up, or y'all need to work with y'all earth elements a little bit more. Mint, mint is really good. Maybe that's good for you. Mint, something specifically that your body might want some mint, but you guys will find things kind of falling into place or more in alignment the more you tap into something with the earth. So whether it's working with your earth elements, specifically like if you're a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, some sort of placement where you can utilize like, okay, I have earth in this placement of my chart, or um, maybe working with earth elemental beings, guides, um, eating your herbs, drinking your herbs. Four of Wands, reunion, happy family celebrations, home, self-esteem, family, community, unity. You're going to find a shift. Yeah, this is going to be an alignment and shift when it comes to like your home structure, your family, your bloodline, your connections with others. It could be the work that you're doing right now is laying out a positive foundation for you, maybe in a romantic sense too, relationships, romantic ones, or a aligning with that, something with community, connectivity, soul tribe. Spirit is separating people from you that need to go anyway. You know this, you feel this. Capricorns, especially, like you guys might have some really toxic um energies when it comes to family, your love life, like past relationships. You might have gone through some very tough things. Some of you could be like a Saturn placement that's significant. Wow, banana leaves and sacred water blessings. I feel, excuse me, some of you guys may literally be manifesting union with someone, or whether you know them yet or not. There's a baby that's coming, or there's something that you're going to give birth to that you cried, you feel like you suffered a lot, you sacrificed a lot, and there's something that's about to break through. If you are planning on having more babies, or you are currently pregnant right now, you might have a water birth. You might hire someone, like a doula, something with water, like a water birth. I feel like you have apple cider vinegar baths. Some of you guys do need to do a spiritual cleanse. After all this work, like your body needs water too, not just drinking it, but you need to be in the water. Maybe literally using banana leaves in your cleanse. Something with banana. It could be um using the banana leaves. Maybe, I don't know. if you can boil them. I've seen people boil pineapple, the pineapple, like the outside of it, like cutting it and like boiling the pineapple itself, and then like even boiling like the rest of it and making it into a tea. I don't know if you can do that with banana, but there's something significant with these banana leaves, maybe for your cleansing process. It says washing your body with these leaves is more than a cleansing. It's a spiritual act of shedding the old and making room for a new life. Yeah. You guys got some new chapter or cycle coming in. How does a Capricorn, how does rising signs work? I am not like that knowledgeable on zodiac signs and like natal chart stuff like that, so I'm not going to even like lie to you. Christina, I don't know if she's still in the chat, but she's pretty good at like understanding at least astrology in a way that I feel like might be able to help you, because I'm not like, my awareness or my understanding of the rising sign is like what you present out into the world, like how you characterize yourself, how you are perceived in the world. That's my understanding of the rising sign, but it might be a little more deeper than that. Um, then you have sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds can represent the solar plexus, confidence. You do have a lot of yellow, you have a lot of green colors here. So this could also connect to your heart chakra and your solar plexus, having confidence in yourself, faith and belief in yourself, because this feels like a heavy energy that you're leaving behind and coming into something new, much more lighter cycle. And it's like you're just cleansing through it, you're shedding it away. So, sunflower seeds are also good in prosperity work. If you guys do spiritual work in that sense, or you guys do rituals or money work, money spells, usually you can use sunflowers for that. But let's see. I want to see what cottonwood. I do have the guidebook for this deck. Let me see the star. Um, your broken pieces contain the stars of hope. Open your heart to grace. Be generous with your blessings. Break cottonwood twigs to discover the stars. Use them in amulets, magic, and altar pieces to give you hope when you're most needed. Take a contemplative walk in nature and listen to the flutter of the leaves. Make cottonwood bud oil for joint and muscle aches. Rub it over your heart to ease emotional pain. Wow. Yeah. See, there's healing with the heart chakra here. So if you can find some cottonwood, I don't know how easily accessible that would be. Um, you can use, if you're going to make an oil to anoint yourself, anoint your spaces, you can use olive oil. You can use even sunflower oil, might be good for things like that. Especially if you're doing money magic work, sunflower oil, maybe something with banana oil, banana essential oils or something like that, banana tea. Or this could be, I feel like adding some of this, incorporating some of these things in your spiritual bath, if you're going to take a spiritual bath to cleanse yourself and set the intention. Okay. All right. But nonetheless, like, tend to yourself right now, because it's not an easy, this doesn't feel like an easy energy that you're maneuvering through something. You're shifting out of an energy. So you have dismantling ugly truths with the abandoned plantation card. And this card, I don't know how to pronounce this insect, but it says metamorphosis and life cycle. You have 7 and 23. 23 is 5. So these are divine shifts and divine changes that's taking place for you. Okay. All right. So that was my earth signs. Make sure you guys like this video, show some love. All right. Now we're going to go to air 2417. Okay. All right. So air placements. Let's see what your message is. What is your sacred medicine? You've been feeling like some resistance to things lately, or it's like you feel the more you push, the more challenging things have been. I'm more so getting like this is calling you to just flow, calling you to um, trust your emotions as well in a health, like the ones that are sound and balanced. Like trust what you feel right now. But this is something about if you feel that resistance when you're trying to move on things, or it feels like something is not moving yet, it's a sign to just flow. Yeah, and you got the Bayou emotions and manifestations. You have the Psalm book with rejoicing and faith. Some of y'all need to turn to y'all Psalms, child. Get to your Psalms. If you guys resonate with that, some of you guys already do. Some of you guys may have felt the call to do that. Um, this could be in relation to love. You guys might be asking about a love situation. If not romantic love, then it could even be like self-esteem with those pink candles in the back. Um, Pink candles to me don't always resonate with or only mean about love and relationships. Sometimes it is for me like self-love and compassion work when you're doing spiritual work for self-love, self-worth. Guys might be asking spirit to give you courage. They're saying to turn to your psalms. Like some of you guys, your ancestors use psalms, even if they weren't religious. It's like if your ancestors had to cloak their spiritual faith, they may have used psalms. There's one in particular that's going to resonate with you. Some of you guys are some of you guys are being, it's like you have a desire to find an answer to something. You're seeking an answer. Like you might be looking in the right place, but spirit wants you, again, it's like something with flow. Like the more you try to force something, the more resistance you're going to feel. So it's like make this an adventure or something like that. Be mindful of who you meet along the way at this time, because not everybody that you encounter has your best intentions, just because, especially if you're just seeking answers. You have number 7 with cedar. Some of you guys may need to burn some cedar grass. Cedar grass, cleanse your space with that. Your spiritual team is saying get grounded in your direction right now. That's what they're trying to do for you. November to December, you'll have better clarity, or it feels like things will start moving for you around that time. November to December, like towards the end of the year. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Air signs. You have this Ace of Pentacles. Kind of looks like the star, and it's like these shapes. Something is guiding you. You are being divinely guided. Your financial investments, they want you to be wise about this, because the timing of where you place your investment, whether that be financially or something with your manifestation, the word manifestation came out twice, 2 different decks. Manifestations here, manifestation here as well in the Ace of Pentacles. Your emotions have to be grounded and balanced. This kind of looks like a bayou as well, just like in this card. If you live by a bayou, that could be a place of where you connect best with your divine team, your ancestors, where you find clarity, or where you're most quiet. You can meditate, you can reflect, let your burdens down, sit with God. This is like careful curation, especially when it comes to like money, business, some sort of savings, like save up, because something, it's like there's going to be a turnaround season. I'm getting around the end of the year, November to December. Praying for safe delivery and matcha root powder. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. So praying for safe delivery is like spirit may want you to pray over your finances or pray over your past. Some of you guys may be I'm not really getting road opener work per se, but protections over your manifestations, your blessings, the things that you're working towards. Um, Pray over these things. Pray for direction. Pray for wise decision making. Pray for divine timing, when to launch something, when to share it. This is something serious here that spirit is like, you have to protect it. Okay. Prayer warrior type energy. So maybe not just you, but like coming together, having someone pray for you, pray for direction. Two heads are better than one. This could be a partnership, someone that is there with you, or this is like your sacred relationship with your divine team. And this could be some of you guys maybe thinking about launching a beauty business. Again, going back to self love, self worth, believing in yourself, putting yourself out there, something with that maybe. Beauty might be your brand, especially if you have a lot of Venus energy going on, child. Um, you might want to launch something in your business. Let me see what this chariot card in this deck. I know it's cedar. Let's see what it says. Move forward with confidence, be disciplined yet flexible in your pursuits, embody the journey. And then it says, encounter cedar in the wild, ask for guidance. I can't make y'all listen, okay? Spirits, we here, okay? Says it says encounter cedar in the wild, ask for guidance, carry a small leaf in your pocket for courage, practice discipline and flexibility, learn to harvest cedar honorably with ceremonial intention, journey into the spiritual realms with cedar steam or cedar smudge. Come on, let me leave this up here because y'all probably think, oh, this bitch reading the book before. No, I left it on the table and I'm reading. Okay, maybe I should leave my hands out so y'all know that I'm intuitively picking this up before I even look at that motherfucking book. But I'm gonna put it right here. Okay. Um, but yeah, this is about some sort of divine pursuit. Okay. A psalm is gonna come to you, or you're gonna find, or maybe you're gonna research what psalm is gonna give me courage, what psalm is praying over self-belief and faith, or belief in God, source to guide me, lead me, protect my blessings. I'm telling you, by November to like December, around Christmas season, some sort of divine happening is going to take place, some sort of blessing or something aligning. Okay. So air signs, that's your reading. If that resonates, like this video, share it with somebody that you feel like it might resonate with. And we're gonna move on to the fire signs now. Time stamp 3309. Okay. All right. Fire sign peoples, let's get your energy read. Okay, fire. You guys are trying to bring something in or trying to anchor something in or something with your stability. For some of you guys, you feel like you're strapped with something. Or you're just really trying to anchor something in, really you're passionate about it, working hard towards it. This could be about your stability or just something you're trying to wield in. Let's see what your divine team is saying. You're digging your heels on the ground with this one. Like you're confident about it. The crow, dashed hopes, mourning. Yeah, and then you got homecoming with the seashell, homecoming and afterlife. You guys are trying to find hope again. Some of you guys could have lost somebody. You guys got a message from spirit about some of you guys, yeah, this is an ancestor you talked to. You got a message from spirit about someone's passing, or I don't know if you've worried about where someone's soul is or the state of their soul. You're doing something. This could be you seeking justice for somebody. This is not everyone. This might be like one person, but like for everyone else, you're not giving up hope, even if you feel like you're in a tough spot. You're not giving up on yourself. You're hearing to some sort of call. You got a prophecy about something, and it's like, I'm going to make this happen. Some of you guys feel like, hmm, damn, okay, I don't want to say that, but may not be for everyone, but this is like specific for those that feel these sentiments. Um, Some of you guys may feel like, or you've been told that you don't have much time to live. Or some of you guys feel like you're getting older and you need to be wiser about the legacy that you leave behind. And for some of you, it took a loss of someone or something to kind of jumpstart something for you, get it into gear. Like, I need to accomplish something here in this life, or I know what my purpose, I know what my calling is in life. That's for some. You hear a call in your spirit, in your heart. You're getting the prophecy. Some of you guys are a prophetic person. Fire signs, fire, fire. Garlic with strength. You guys are very in tune with self. And I feel like spirit is wanting you also to um, protect your energy fields, protect your space, protect your voice as well. Something with maybe like making some garlic tea and honey and lemon, maybe even something with roses, rose oil to maybe bless your home with roses, garlic. Maybe hang some garlic up to protect your space, protect your home. Your spiritual team speaks to you very loudly and very clearly. I feel like you're somebody that also knows how to maneuver through shadow energies. You don't fear. Did it freeze, y'all? Of course it did. Hold on. Ah, I'm gonna finish what I said. I don't know what YouTube be on, but I'm gonna finish what I said. I just need to. It probably froze. Hey, Tawanda. Yeah, it froze. I don't know where it left off. What I was getting about you, fire signs, I'm picking up Aries strongly, but that doesn't mean that this cannot be about Sages and Leos. But I'm getting like you are a silent killer in the spirit realm. Like you have a message, you're a prophetic voice. You're not afraid of the shadow sides of being a messenger. You're not afraid of that. So if spirit delivers something to you that's heavy, you're not scared. You're not shy about that. You are a silent killer hitter in the spirit realm because people look at you as maybe not the typical fire sign. You might be very feminine or soft or a shy guy or girl. Um, you are very intuitive though, emotionally balanced, and there is something with tea. Before we got cut off, because every time I get to something heavy, I notice YouTube likes to silence that. I cannot stand this app sometimes, but it is what it is. You got to fight against the machine. Anyway, so if it didn't capture everything that I was picking up about the strength card, you guys do need to work with some garlic. Some of you guys maybe you get attacked a lot in your body. When you try to speak, you might notice a lot of times you get flare-ups in your throat. You get sick a lot. You get flus, bed rest. Partially, it's because it's like the kind of also there's times where spirit does it to protect your energy, and sometimes it is like a spiritual attack on you as a messenger. If you guys are a spiritual messenger, um, so that's why spirit is saying like work on your throat chakra, but use garlic, honey, and lemon, maybe some roses. Definitely hang some garlic up somewhere in your home by your front door. I'm getting specifically because I do get like there's spiritual energies around you. You do get attacked sometimes. I do get that. And it tries to come through illness. And like I said, it's because you're silent. Nobody sees you coming. That's what makes you powerful. People underestimate you. And then the tea tree oil card try to come out, which is about healing antibacterial or antifungals, infections, things like that. So maybe using some tea tree oil. You have holy basil, maybe working with some basil, okay? Um, it's a sacred remedy. It says balance the body's natural rhythms. Drinking this tea nourishes your hormones, stabilizes your emotions, grounding you in spiritual peace. Sip it slowly. Allow each drop to center you as you harmon, harmonize, sorry, your body with nature cycles and your womb, sorry, with divine timing. Why can't I talk? Something with y'all throat chakra. Um, Teas are very much calling your name. And right now, if you can, at least before, like maybe come October, make yourself some cough syrup, some natural cough syrup with some natural raw honey, some garlic, some honey. I already said that. Honey, garlic, maybe some basil in there. I put onions in mine. I put red onions in mine. I put rosemary, red onion, garlic, raw honey, and I think that's it. And then you just sit it somewhere safe, or you put it in the refrigerator, and when it's time, it's gonna um, get all good and juicy, and you're gonna be able to use it during the winter season. Okay, so the strength card. Move forward with confidence. No, that's the chariot. Okay. Garlic. Lead with a bold, kind heart. Gentle healing builds resilience. Power, sweeten, and strength is unmatched. Wear garlic amulet to remind you to be bold. Let it hang over your heart. Cook meals rich with garlic to strengthen your body and prepare for difficult times ahead. Sweeten intensity and conflict. Make immune boosting garlic honey. Take it before the challenging encounter. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys are a voice, you are a divine messenger, and you're going to get attacked in that area. And it's going to seem like you got, not everything is always about the spiritual warfare, but you got to be able to discern when. And I've noticed every time where my voice is really activated, um, when I'm expressing things, this is what happens. This is the type of shit that happens. You get attacked and your throat starts getting clogged up. You start having cold. You start having a lot of mucus buildup and shit like that. Like, that is always not a coincidence. Not always because you caught something. Sometimes that is a spiritual warfare to silence your voice. So I would encourage you guys, if this is something that you are already dealing with, or it may be a potential energy, to build that up. And that's probably not a message that everyone wants to hear. So I'm not speaking to everyone. I'm speaking to those that are aware of their spiritual gifts, spiritual callings, that are aware of spiritual warfare. Because y'all know it happens. But yeah, I'm getting like y'all are a very powerful person. So just prepare your energy. Like I said, you guys are very connected to the divine realms. Your ancestors speak to you through messages that you understand. You get the prophecies. You guys are a prophetess or prophet, okay? So that was fire. So last but not least is my water sign people. 4722. Your timestamp. Okay. So what messages do the divine source have for the water sign placement people, water sign dominant people? What is your message? What is your message? You guys might be dreaming a lot. Um, some of you guys feel like you're dreaming a lot to the point where you're not sleeping. Like, I'm asleep, but I'm not sleeping. And you wake up with a lot of maybe different symbolisms or messages in your dreams. Some of you guys are getting like, you might think it's like anxiety because it's like butterflies in your stomach or you feeling anxiousness. This could be a sign of things to come, or you're sensing that something big is coming. Could be collectively or in your life or both. Let's see, what is the messages for water? Mm, wow. You guys have 3 cards. Ah, wow. I like these cards. Let's see. You guys have the blessed child, number 9, purity, lost innocence. So number 9 could be time sensitive because we are in the year of the 9 as I'm recording this. Crossroads. Number 20, road opener and decisions. Some of you guys could feel like you're at a crossroad. You don't know where you're headed, where you're going. Some of you guys might be having dreams of childhood homes, childhood, something in your past. You have the mojo bag, justice, and karma. Looks like there's some salt, and this looks like high John roots right here. You guys are being called to take a certain path here in the middle of the night. You guys are waking up in the middle of the night. I feel like between like the hours of, you guys are not getting a full hour of sleep. Some of you guys might go to bed around 9 p.m. or you try to go to bed around that time, like 9 to 10 p.m., maybe even 11 p.m. But you wake up at 2 a.m. to like, and maybe up to like 6 in the morning. 2 a.m. to 6 in the morning, you might be up. And you don't understand why. Spirit is speaking to you. It's like the pathway, the portal, the gateway to like where you can really communicate and hear your ancestors or source God, your angels, is during that time. Someone has a child in the spirit realm or a child that has passed on that's in the spirit realm that you guys still, you guys dream about them. They wake you up, they call to you. It's something about your path. Some of you guys, like your magic works best, especially if you are root workers. Your magic works best at between these hours of 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. If you're called to, it might be a mojo bag that you're being guided to make. Or that, for some of you, that is going to be your purpose and your calling is to make mojo bags for people as a root worker. That's something maybe that you already know. You guys are already aware of this calling. Maybe you just don't know what to do with it. So some of y'all, this is what your ancestors are telling you um, through me to tell you. Some of you guys, your gift is going to be making herbal packs or mojo bags for people. But your first client is going to be you. You are your first client, and some of these mojo bags will be for family members. You might not charge anybody for these. You'll just be guided. Oh, you got this going on? Okay, I know how to fix that. I know how to help with that. Two of Earth, which is the two of Pentacles with Witch Hazel. Some of you guys do need to work with Witch Hazel. Some of you guys, this will be your ingredient that you add to some of your mojo bags, maybe to bless them, to cleanse them. What you'll use to wash your hands after you do spiritual work or before and after you do spiritual work. For those of you, Spirit is saying like your path is open. You're not blocked. You're not blocked. You guys need to tap into your confidence, your courage. You got to believe that you are blessed. In spite of what it looks like, Spirit knows you've been growing through things that may have been challenging. The 20th through the 26th of this month may be significant. I'm telling you, the answers that you seek, why Spirit wakes you up at this time, at these hours of 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., those are the hours where Spirit is instructing you and guiding you and speaking, like pouring into you. You just got to listen. Or this is the time to start praying, like these hours of the night when you're waking up, to take your prayers to the heavens to communicate with divine source God. They hear you. The path is open always. But there's something about this hour for you that's very sensitive. All right, let's see what else. The Queen of Swords. So they're speaking very loudly and clearly to you. They're they may be really bold in how they communicate with you at these hours. They're saying that you are a great problem solver. You're very smart and intelligent. You're a strategist. You're a survivalist, but they want you to use your magic, not overextend. You got the Five of Pentacles. Look, the Magician. I'm telling you, y'all motherfuckers. When I say y'all motherfuckers, I'm saying that in a loving way. You guys, they're giving you strategy. How, if you've been worried about your money, your finances, because High John root is also good for money mojo bags, like putting that in your wallet and shit like that. If y'all feel impoverished or you're lacking something or you need some sort of business, like y'all magic is in your fucking hands. Your creativity. Look, even at the bottom of this, the Ace of Wands, you might get creative ideas, and your magic works best at night, nightfall, right between new dawn, right between that time where the sun starts to come up, that early mornings where it's still dark, but almost right between where the sun sets. Y'all need to be praying, setting intentions, and some type of spiritual work. And if you're not into spiritual work, you're not a root worker and all of that, and you don't do that type of work, um, your prayers, your conversations with your spiritual team, whatever your magic, I'm getting even automatic writing or just meditating and listening. The veil is so thin, or you're because it's like you're asleep, but you're not asleep. So when you wake up, you're still almost in an astral state of mind. Seista machos cologne, siete. Is it siete? What is it? Siete machos cologne. I've heard of that. There's a certain type of, I don't know if it's a tequila or a gin or something. I heard that shit work like a mug, child, like cleansing and shit. I got it saved. Some people say you shouldn't. Not everybody should be using that. I guess it's just that bad, like that badass. But this is, for I'm gonna just say this because I feel like sometimes the messages are specific for a reason. If you are somebody that is, or you're gonna tap into your magic, you're like, oh, I can't do that. You're drawn to it, but you're like, oh well, I don't know how to do that. That's not me, and oh, I'm not skilled enough. No, it's in your blood. It's in your blood, and you already know how. You just gotta do it. You just have to start. Your formulas, your ingredients, your methods are not always going to be like everyone else's. And I feel like that's what makes everyone's magic unique. So I'm not telling anybody to do something that they're not called to. You know, I don't encourage everybody to just get into some shit. No. Um, Spirit's helping you to get out of financial hardship through your magic. Also, you're going to be called to help people maybe that are going through hardships, financial hardships, with your magic, with your medicine. Let's see what else. Yeah, it's teaching you how to be resourceful, and like some of the things, it's like you don't even got to go out and buy. Like that's what makes a lot of like spiritual work magical, is like when you use what you have. Okay. Calling on the ancestors, community support. You have ginger and cinnamon tea. So some of you guys might even be good at making teas, elixirs, but I feel like they want you to take care of yourself. Like before you go to bed, um, cleanse your energy maybe through a tea that has ginger in it, cinnamon, some orange, some lemon. And this is also to give you that energy of vitality, that creative flow with the lemons and the oranges, that energy of vitality, that energy of like solar work, sacral work, creativity, confidence, focus. But calling on your ancestors, I'm telling you, at night, you're, I don't know what's wrong with this connection, y'all. I'm really like over YouTube every time. Like that's why y'all I do not like using this platform. I don't like it. Cause They be sabotaging my messages for real. I know they do. Like YouTube, whatever the little system they got on here is just, it's really annoying. And it makes me not want to be on here sometimes. Like, it's YouTube is a dark place to me. It's like really um it's like a blockage, like an energetic filtering. It blocks like, I just, something about YouTube just, I don't like. It gives me weird vibes. Um so I mean, I have a Patreon for a reason, but I feel like I have to have enough support. And even on here on YouTube, like, it's not a lot of support on here to like waste my breath sometimes. But whoever's meant to see it, they'll see it. But like, if you're going live, it they can mess with your shit. Like, I remember I was going in on like this really exposing like manipulation and stuff like that in like these dating coaches and shit like that, and my whole entire live ended as if I touched the button that says end, and it's like, it shows you like how many view counts you had, if you had any subscribers, like that screen, like you would have to touch the screen to get to that point. And I'm sitting here at my desk and my phone is sitting up on a tripod where I can't reach it unless I get up and touch it. So I'm sitting in front of the camera and I'm not touching it. There's no way I could have reached that far to touch it. So these motherfuckers ended my live while I was going in. So there's, I don't know if it's some sort of vibrational like rate, like something that they can detect, or like certain trigger words or something like that, and they just decide to like fuck with shit. But this happened with the Aries, or not Aries, the fire, but I was picking up a lot of Aries and fires placement, or the fire signs read. But as soon as I start getting into depth of something, they fuck with my shit. And it's happened far enough to be like, nah, because my connection be good through lives, but just like at certain points when I'm saying certain things, it fucks with my shit. And that's why I do not like using being on here. It's just too much weird shit online, and they send a lot of bots and a lot of trolls and shit like that to certain channels. I just can't. I really don't like YouTube like that. They support what they want you to hear. What they feel like is palatable for y'all to hear. They don't want us to get certain messages unless it's palatable, unless it fits like a agenda or some shit like that that they feel is comfortable enough. It doesn't go too far into the depth. They'll just hide you or fuck with your channel. Play with your numbers, make it look like your shit don't have that much views and shit. Like, I've seen that. My friend has screenshotted lives from her end of mine that have crazy numbers. And if I'm looking at it, I only got like 10 views. I only have 4 or 5 people on the chat. Like, they be fucking with my channel so much. It's crazy. That's why I don't want to be on here. I'm sick of it. I'm really tired of this fucking platform. Very manipulative. But as I was saying, water signs, because I don't know where I left off, but I know that I was picking up something about your ancestors. And these 3 cards, I think this one was at the top of the deck. You got calling on your ancestors, ginger and cinnamon tea, and community support. Maybe, no, it was this way. I think it was this way. And I was saying that you guys, your ancestors have been calling to you at night. They're very loud. Um, their energy is very present. And I feel like you guys have been called to this path of healing or medicine or root work. And this is not for everyone, but you will know, since you were a kid, like, you could have collected rocks, you could have collected herbs and things like that, plants, ants, insects, or something like that, like keeping them, studying them, making things, crafting things, maybe making things with sticks or something like that. Like, it's something that's already in your um it's already in your blood. It's something that you've been doing, and it keeps going back to childhood. Okay, as you bless others, spirit's going to bless you. As you bless yourself, you bless others. Okay, it's a balance in this energy. There's a very significant balance. Okay, with this witch hazel. And let me read the guidebook because that's where I think it started getting cut off at. Hold on. So, two of Earth. It says, full hands, rich life, balance on the edge of depth, lightness, find joy in each moment. Um, I'm gonna read this part where it says a busy life is an abundant life. Your many skills are called to task at once. Witch hazel is valued for providing multiple functions: food and refuge for birds, flexible branches for baskets, bark for medicine, flowering in late winter. Witch hazel blends the edge of the winter and spring, grief and joy, depth and lightness. The ability to hold the tension of opposing interests brings prosperity. Your stability may feel at risk, but um, as the flowers promise, relief is not far off. When the world shifts around you, find solid ground in the present moment. Like witch hazel blossoms that brighten and monochromatic winter landscape, adding levity to your task will lighten your load. So it says to decorate a leafless tree with strands of ribbon for each of your blessings. Place fresh flowers or an image of a blooming tree on your altar in difficult times. Cultivate joy. Hang birdhouses from winter trees and pause to sing with the birds while you work. So, this is you calling in stability. Some of you guys, I'm giving you what your some of your business or your niche is, or part of your niche is going to be, or is, or what Spirit's saying to revamp. Um, yeah, because I know that for a while I've been guided to like it started off with me doing my Florida waters, creating things such as that. I'm blessed to have people that trust me enough for them, like for me to make their altar waters for them and stuff like that. But I want to expand and do other things. And I feel like for some of you guys are kind of in a similar space where it's like it's time for you to start creating and conjuring up your own magic and for yourself first, because that's how you know it works, but also for people around you. And it doesn't have to just be solely about business, but when you're called to help and be the medicine or provide medicine in spiritual forms for those that need it around you or come to you with something or a part of your business as well, I feel like that's what this is. When you're waking up in the middle of the night, and if it's not that type of form of magic, it's some sort of creative strategy that your divine team is giving to you in the middle of the night, in those wee hours of the night into the early mornings. Night, it's like that duality, that nighttime versus new dawn, spiritually and literally. Like you might be going through a dark period, but there is a new dawn. It's like you're on the cusp of that. So when you're in that physical space of those hours, those are spiritual timelines as well. I'm waking you up. Yes, you're in a state of maybe trying to figure it out or confused, or you might be growing through something. It might be a difficult time, but I'm showing you a new dawn. I'm showing you new beginning. I'm giving you creation through the darkness. That's what I'm getting from that. So hopefully you two didn't fuck with the entire message, child, because ah, Lord, it's so frustrating. But yeah, I'm sorry to the fire signs. I'm sorry to the water signs because y'all messages got kind of interrupted, and then I got to go back and reiterate and hopefully um, include everything that was said. You know, it's extremely annoying, but yeah. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Yeah, okay. Cause ain't that bad a bitch? So annoying. Oh my God. But yeah, that was your message. I hope that this was helpful, insightful, and resonates with those who it was meant for. You know, um, it's just annoying. Ugh, I don't know. Okay, good. All right. At least y'all can hear me. But yeah, I don't know what happened. That was really annoying. Cause I try to come on and like um not put what I'm like, cause sometimes I don't know what the message is gonna be about completely or like what the topic is. So I'll just leave it just open. But sometimes I try to protect even like not putting titles because I feel like soon as I come on and put something in that YouTube doesn't like, or it's like something like a certain subject, they'll block my shit. So I try not to put titles sometimes. You know what I mean? When I when I first come on or as I schedule my lives and stuff, because I feel like it's just some form of sabotage, some type of digital sabotage. I don't know. I could be tripping, but it's yeah, it's really annoying. It's really annoying. But yeah, um, it's been my pleasure, y'all. I try to deliver as best as I can and show up as best as I can with this whole platform and what I got. Okay. With the support that I do have, I mean, it would be nice, for a little more support on the channel, but I can't force nobody to do that, you know. So every like, every share, um, comment does help with visibility for the right, at least for the right people, is what I intend. I want the right energies to see this, this message. I don't want just anybody on my channel, of course, watching my shit if they don't have good intentions and they're not gonna appreciate the message nor the messenger. Um, so, but yeah, hopefully you guys got what you need. We're gonna close it out um at that. Okay, so check all your zodiacs. You might actually resonate with certain pieces of every sign because some of us do have more than one element in our placements, our chart, or that means something significant. So yeah, it's been my pleasure, y'all. Thank you so much. Timestamps are up if you guys want to go back and replay it. The collective reading starts at the beginning. Don't skip every message because there might be something there for you. All right. If you guys want to book me for a personal reading, I am available for bookings. You guys can check out my website. I do audio readings and I also do phone readings as well, 30 minutes, an hour reading sessions. I do coaching sessions, different things maybe that you have on your mind. All of that is going to be linked in the description. If you guys have any questions about my services, feel free to reach out to me if you have questions, and I'll be more than happy to assist you. And as always, much love, y'all. Be blessed, be safe out there. Until the next one.